So if you're a Fusion player or a Greg Howe fan, you must have seen this video, right? It's of course Greg playing over Sunny, which is a Fusion classic, and I'm just teaching that complete solo, note for note demonstration concepts. You got it in screen tablature here on YouTube coming weeks, guys. There's gonna be for my patrons, people with a Patreon membership, also downloadable tablature, downloadable backing track, and even a part B of every section here on YouTube, an extra part which is going to be even deeper, all for my patrons. So consider getting a Patreon membership as well to go even deeper, get those tabs, PDFs at your home as well. And subscribe to the channel, guys. If you don't want to miss any of this, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the lesson right now. Okay guys, let's quickly look at the chords. Here they are. You can find a downloadable version, a PDF or Guitar Pro 7, whatever you want on Patreon. But these are just 2 5/1s. If you see that, starts with an A minor 7, right? But then you go quickly into that G, C, F, right? This is what we call a 2/5. In jazz, it's called a 2/5/1, and the 1 is that. So it's easy to see that a 2 will be a G note, and a 5. Right, 2 5 1. The same happens a little bit later. Again, right? B, B, E, A. The end chord is here in a minor 7. First, it was an F major 7. So the 1 was a major first, then the 1 becomes a minor. So it's a major 2/5/1 and a minor 2/5/1. That's how hard jazz is, right, guys? Not that hard, but for rock players, I understand. It might be new to you. But just know this is the basic, really basic stuff, and you know what? I can easily use A minor pentatonic to over all these chords, and this is something I'm really need to talk to you later on in lessons, because jazz players will always find ways to completely simplify things. Although the chord chart looks terrible, right? Looks terrifying, right? They will always simplify, and Greg too. Greg is always finding ways to really simplify so he can bring out his music and his creativity instead of trying to play the most complex arpeggios over any chord, right? Anyway, second thing I want to talk about with the chords, and then there are some demonstrations as well, is simply that I'm using jazz fingerings, guys, right? Jazz fingerings meaning if you see an A minor 7, right, you would play it like that, you get beaten up in a jazz club, right? You want to do this fingering, right? Just right, so nothing more to say. So use those jazz fingerings. I'll let you show them in the demonstration. These are just 2 5/1s, and then know that on Patreon I'm doing an advanced version as well, taken from the... Greg is doing also a really beautiful version on the Eddie Lang festival a while ago, where he's using like... He's using a bit more those kind of things. A bit more advanced course. Really like that version as well, so that's up on Patreon for my top tier members. Alright guys, very quickly going through the chords, enjoy those, and then we'll move on to the melody. My friends, in the second part we're treating the melody line, of course. I'm going to show you first some demonstrations myself, a fast and a slow version. Then I'll tell you some pointers, some attention points about this. Let's go. there's so many chords coming by. It's always the same in jazz. Jazz guitarists really tend to simplify in the end, right? So for ears the same. There's so many common chords, common tones between all those chords that you can just say, oh, I'm gonna use A minor. Really, guys, just use some form of A minor. Minor pentatonic, minor blues, A minor Dorian, A minor Aeolian. You're gonna step on a landmine sometimes, right? But overall you're gonna be fine, and that melody line just does that, right? So a few pointers here in the execution, because what makes Greg Howe so special and so his sound so good, he's got a lot of systems going on, right? So I'm gonna tell you a few of them here, right? So that's slide vibrato is of course classic. Right, you just slide a little bit to the right if you're looking down on the guitar. No, I never practiced that. It just came naturally to me because I wanted to sound like Greg Howe so much. So don't overanalyze, just try it out. Give it a few days, few weeks, and it's gonna come together. It's not rocket science, right? There's something interesting going on. A lot of modern fusion players do that. They kind of sound, right? Greg is doing that all the time. For example. So he's doing that all the time, right, guys? So just notice that kind of a... Don't be afraid to slide your way around, right? Now we got that kind of thing. Really beautiful sound. Again, this is relating to the E7 chord. E alder sound, E phrygian dominant. I know that was kind of advanced what I was doing, so just be a little bit mindful of that. Just that, because that E7 is coming by. This thing, you even see him doing it in the live, in the YouTube version. He's doing the edge of the pick here, trying to get really. That's all right. Ooh. Then again those slides. And then again. Not a slide vibrato there. He's kind of playing laid back a little bit in that section as well, so bending to the blue note because this chord is coming by, that's why. Again, so cool here. And full of nuances. Slow motion. That is all over the place, especially the last 5-6 years in his playing. So that's how you get that. That's how he gets his sound, and that's what I like so much about his playing. Alright, guys. Zooming. Then getting ready for the solo. Interesting here again, and always in my tablature, guys, when there's a circle D, it's hammered from nowhere. So Greg is not picking that much always, right? That 7 here is hammered from nowhere. I love this. That kind of section of the A minor blues scale, right? Greg is using that a lot. So those are just a few attention points, guys, for that beautiful melody line. All right. So, all right. Guys, a reminder, downloadable tablature is on Patreon. Also, part B, where I'll go even deeper. Backing track is there. Big shout out to my patrons. Those are the people supporting me right now on Patreon. Get my arpeggio guides, description below, guys. No Fusion player became a Fusion player without knowing arpeggio shapes. This for free in the description below. Guys, I'm going on with Sunny, of course, note per note. Coming weeks here is going to be really interesting. If you don't want to miss anything, please subscribe. And finally, here's a video that I've done on the alter scale, because I quickly touched upon what to do on that E7 sharp 9, which is an altered chord. Well, if you wanna dive a little bit deeper in the alter scale, I've got a video for you right here, and I'll see you next part.